Hey, YouTube. How you guys doing? Anyway, we're back in Trails to Azure. We're doing some preliminary exploring. Yes, I'm looking for a rental property. On the cheaper side, if possible. Doesn't have to be too big, just as long as there's enough living space for all three of us. Do you have anything like that? Well, there are some listings that may interest you. What do you think about this one? Received a change of residence from the old tenants a few months ago, as I recall. This seems to be a promising place. Let me think. Oh, I do hope we can find a good place to live. Ideally, I'd like to maintain a flower garden there, too. Don't worry, Mother. I'm sure Father will find a lovely home for us. Meow! Meow! Oh, isn't it? There's one other catch I forgot. The building has to be pet friendly. Otherwise, it's a deal breaker. Fortunately, you'll find this property meets that particular specification. That's a relief. How soon can we arrange for a tour of the place? We cannot visit. Before I head out, would you mind double checking the delivery slip? Of course, let's see. Good to me, you're all set. Thanks, I'll drop this off then. No reason to head through this door. And we shall soon be able to find what's beyond here. Door's locked. Orkey's Tower. What, you mean I'm unauthorized? I'm not authorized. Oh, well, look who it is. Oh, hey guys. How do you too, Noe? I told you to stop. I thought I told you to stop calling me that while we're on the clock. Good to see you again, Rebecca. Sorry it's been so long. The special sports section is finally up and running again. Are you already working on your support requests? That's right, we were patrolling the city and showing the new members the ropes. Actually, I got a request from the 1st Division. Could you tell us where to find Detective Emma? She's waiting in the conference room down the hall. I think you get to the point where the 1st Division is asking to collaborate with you. I can't tell you how proud I am. Oh, thanks. I just hope they aren't planning to shovel their busy work out on. Honestly, Wazzy. Anyway, let's go hear what Detective Emma has to say. Good luck, everyone! SSS really is back in action. It all feels so surreal. As your operator, it almost brings a tear to my eye. I guess it does feel like a special occasion. That it does. It's wonderful to be working with you again, friend. Same here. I've missed it a lot. It's tough keeping up with the flood of requests from citizens while you were away. But just that makes me extra relieved to have you all back. Plus, now I get to work with Noe, too. I figured that's where this was headed. Jeez, Fran, how many times did I tell you not to call me that while we're at work? Listen, it doesn't matter if we're sister. We have to remain professional in the workplace. You can't be giving me special treatment. Oh, okay, sorry. But what if I can't get used to? You will. No buts about it. Tough love in action. Anyway, until you and Randy come back, you guys will be unstoppable. Can't wait until all of you are together again. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I feel the same way. Hope you'll continue to have our backs out there, man. For sure. Some going to check back here. Hey there, SSS. Finally got yourself some new blood? These must be the new members everyone's been talking about. That's right. That makes you Noel, too, from the Guardian Force. Let's say you and I go out for dinner sometime. Well, haha, you hate to see it? Huh? Wait, aren't you Wazi Hemisphere from the Testaments? Anyway, now that I get a better look, you might be the prettier of the two USSS members. I can't help but agree. Unfortunately for you, though, you aren't my type. Sorry to disappoint. Ah, that's too bad. Wait, why would I care about being turned down by another guy? I was waiting for you to wrap up, but you just went on and kept digging your own grave deeper and deeper. You should follow their example and grow up a little. Or should I save us some trouble and kickstart the paperwork to have you re-enrolled at the police academy? No, Inspector, anything about that? Hey, it's the SSS. Looks like you've got yourself some new recruits. I take it that means you guys are finally back up and running? Happy to say that we are. You're the chief of the Metropolitan Division, right? It's nice to meet you, sir. Hey, Mayor. Name's Jorek. I'll say, Banks. This looks like quite the team you've got in your hands. Oh, better. This department's expecting big things from the SSS after all. Kids are going to need to work hard and rise above your station from today on. Of course, we'll do our best not to disappoint. Let's see. Active. Okay. I forgot to do that. Well, just want to double check. It's like the YouTubeception. Nope. Still got one more thing to do. Yeah, so we're pretty much 100% this. Why, hello there, Lord Hilly. I'm glad you two came. Great to see you again, Sister Marvel. Yes, it's been so long. Wait, you're not surprised to see us? Not at all. Kia couldn't wait to share the good news. I believe her exact words. Lloyd and Ellie are home! I'm not mistaken. You are also Lloyd and Ellie's Sunday school teacher, right? Yes, that's right. And you two must be the newest members of the SSS. My name is Marvel. I serve as a sister of the Septine Church. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, wait. Did you study under Sister Marvel too, Noel? No, the E3 class that Fran and I attended was held by a priest. Not sure what happened to him, but I don't think he's in Croswell anymore. Well, it's not uncommon for the church to keep a revolving door. Yes. In that sense, it's fortunate that I've been here since Lloyd and Nellie's time in Sunday school. Sister Marble, can we get back to class now, or are you just going to keep on chatting? Ryu, it's rude to interrupt people while they're catching up. Oh my. I'm so wrapped up in conversation I completely forgot where we were. My apologies. I should continue on with this. But do stop by for another visit sometime. Now we should apologize. It's our fault for interrupting class. Please excuse us. Oh, hi guys. Is there a parent-teacher conference today? Oh no, nothing like that. We just thought we'd check in to see how you're doing. Are you studying your hearts, Kia? You betcha. I've been learning new stuff every day. It's fun getting to hang out with Rio and Henri and them too. Is that so? Kia doesn't seem to be having any trouble fitting in. I was worried about signing her to school at first, but honestly, it was the best decision we could have made. Keep it. Okay, Kia? Mm-hmm. I will. Good luck with all your SSS work. Who the heck are these guys? Hamill's gone all googly eyes for Kia. I was trying to show her how much of a teacher sped he can be. I'd way rather be playing outside in the city around studying. I'm gonna try and raise my hand on every question today. I bet that'll impress her. She is the cutest. I'm so lucky I get to be in class with her. I'm gonna try and raise my hand on every question today. I bet that'll impress her. Hey Pansy, how you been? Oh, you're Wendy's old friend, aren't you? Long time no see. Thanks for all the police stuff you do, whatever it is. Wendy? As in the engineer? Yes, we met her at the herbal store earlier. She and Lloyd have been close ever since they were children. Yep, that terminally incurable gearhead happens to be my older sister. What a way to describe her. It's true though, just ask Lloyd. If he's not wrong. On Rio, at least try. At least Rio, you're never going to catch up again. Shut up. I get it, okay? Here are two new characters, I believe. These weren't in the original. I hate studying, but Yuna's crying her butt off at school, and so should I. Alright, I'm going to need my notes. Wow, Yuna and Ken are doing such a great job at school. Gotta make sure to keep my grades up too. Since when do you have 2 notebooks? Welcome to Crossbow Cathedral. Adios will protect those who seek salvation with a devoted heart. May the goddess guide you all. I had to check out. This is Archbishop Peralta's office. Rare medicinal herbs and valuable books are stored here. Valuable books. So I'll have to ask you to not rummage around. But rummaging is what I do. Well, that's a treat. I'd be fool not to turn to the goddess for help with my business. She's my most valuable patron. You should try praying to Adios too. I can't recommend it enough. One day I decided to put my palms together and beg Adios to help with my business flourish. And just like that, it actually happened. I learned a very valuable lesson there. No matter what you do in life, if you pray to the goddess. Pretty decent advice there. Book entire Light Meals Edition has been sitting here for much, much longer. Well, I'll be if it ain't Lloyd. Like I haven't seen you in ages. When did you get back? Not long ago. It's good to see you again, Mr. Quint. Do you know this man, Lloyd? We became acquainted earlier this year during a sport request he submitted. That's right, Mr. Quint was an old friend and drinking buddy for my brothers. It's been good to meet you. After the cult incident, we shared a few glasses while you recounted old stories about Guy. Now, that was a fun night, my boy. Or as far as it could have been. At least, Lloyd can't down him the way his brother could just yet. Sorry about that. It's nice of you to invite us as well. Though, Tio's a little pouty that she had to have juice, being minor and all. I can imagine. Hope you don't mind Noelle and me imposing on you someday too. Not at all. Any friends of Lloyd's are more than welcome in my book. You usually find me out here tending to the breeze. Feel free to drop by anytime. I recognize the surname on that grave. Arios McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. Never spoken to me about it, but I am fairly certain Sia McLean was his wife. If I remember correctly, she's passed away in a horrible accident. Same one that left Shizuku alive, but without her sight. After that, Arios resigned from the police force and became a racer. So that's how it happened. What a tragic story. Poor Shizuku and Arios. It's not like all hope is lost, though. From what I've heard, there's still a possibility that Shizuku can regain her sight. That's right. Hopefully we can pay her a visit sometime soon. Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't notice you there. Have to forgive me. I was busy offering a prayer for my late husband. O sweet lambs born beneath the bell, may you sleep peacefully here forevermore. Let the golden light shining betwixt the pure clouds lead the souls above to the great blue sky, that they may return once more to the goddess's loving embrace. Eli Guy Bannings. This grave belongs to Guy Bannings, my brother who was killed in the line of duty 3 years ago. Heard the stories about him. Say he was a remarkable detective, one of the best the CPD ever had. Even among the Guardian force, there aren't many who don't know the name. Wow, I had no idea. He and Arios were once partners in the same squad led by Sergei. Eventually, they disbanded and Guy advanced to the First Division. He and Detective Dudley were good rivals back then, apparently. Guy was the kind of person who liked to stick his nose into other people's business, so word about him ended up spreading pretty fast. The more I hear of him, the more I realize what an amazing man he truly was. He's a detective who stood up against Crossbell's barriers, and with a relentless drive at that. Losing him, line of duty, was unimaginable. The culprit is still at large, right? It wasn't the cult's doing. Yeah, the case is still unsolved. I swear one day I'll grab hold of the truth with my own 2 hands. May not be soon, but I promise it'll happen. Just you wait, guy. If Crossbell was more French, his name would be Guy. Welcome to Crossbell Cathedral. We at the cathedral preach the ways of the Septine Church and the guidance of our parish patriarch, Archbishop Erelda. Please be mindful of other worshippers and keep your voices down during your visit. Okay. Time to go back to the admin district. Alright. Pretty much got everything. Those little books are the type of thing that you want to keep an eye out for. There you are, Detective Bannings. Good morning, Detective Emma. Thanks again for all you've done for me. You're referring to your training. It's part of my job, not for your sake. Simply carried out my orders, Detective Dudley. Forgive my bluntness, but I still can't grasp why you would turn down an offer from the First Division to stay with the SSS. Sorry to disappoint you. You did that? Oh, Lord. Not surprised that the other divisions are trying to recruit him. Enough about that. I'll get straight to the point. The fact that you're here tells me you intend to accept the support request. Yes, that's right. See that Lecter Arundel has entered Crossbill again, correct? That's what the First Division has been told. However, we have yet to confirm it. What do you mean by that? Are you saying that his exact whereabouts are unknown? Actually, intel about his entered Crossbill is uncertain to begin with. There have been several eyewitness reports, but any attempt to follow up on them has led us nowhere. We believe he's tracking our movements to avoid being caught. Nah, I get it. He doesn't sound like your average tourist, that's for sure. Not too surprised, judging by what I've seen of him. Your duties to not Lecter has truly entered Crossbow. I'll determine the veracity of our reports. It's still possible that this is all just a ploy. Should you encounter him, I'd like you to verify his identity. Is he here as an Imperial Secretary or an Imperial Army officer? Understood. If I ask, why choose us? You come in contact with him. You've come into contact with this individual multiple times. I'm sorry. I'm taking our investigation on that. I see. Looks like the most professional course of action coming from the best in the business. We're running low on options. Splitting our forces would allow us to apprehend him. Fortunately, we have other cases to attend to. Not to mention diplomatic implications to consider. With Dudley here, assistance wouldn't be necessary. I mentioned it. Where is Dudley? He left for Liberal last night to attend a security meeting regarding the upcoming trade conference. I believe he'll be back in Crossbow tomorrow. Huh, I had no idea. He does keep busy, doesn't he? That's why I'd like to wrap this up before he returns. He's the sort of person who would take up an investigation no matter how tired he was, for returning from a business trip. I can certainly picture that. Sounds exactly like the type of thing Detective Dudley would do. Alright, we accept your request then. First we need to investigate whether Electro was lost spotted. Where would that be? Good question. Now I haven't been able to confirm this. Well, I just intel placed him somewhere around the back alley. Back alley, near the old Ravash building. Well, that certainly checks out. Got it. We'll start the investigation right away. Please do. I'll be on standby with the First Division. Call me at the reception desk when you're ready to report. Now if you'll excuse me. Excuse me, princess. The sound of things certainly doesn't put you through your places during your training with the First Division. Yeah, she can be a bit harsh, but I learned a lot from her while I was there. I think she just likes her job very, very seriously. That's all. That's the feeling I have. Well, unlike her, need to unwind every now and then, you know? Perhaps I should invite her out for a drink or two tonight. I swear to ADS. Anyway, let's get out of here and search for Lecter. Let's start by checking out the back alley. Okay, let's be off. They're making their move. Wonder if I'll be in the clear making an article of it. Pressure from the Republican faction has eased up lately. Grace, what are you doing here? Oh, it's you? Oh, it's just you, Lloyd. I take it the social support section is finally back in action? Yes, thankfully. She and Randy have yet to return, though. Oh, that's too bad. On the other hand, who could have expected your division to let Wazian off the street? Well, that one gave me a real shock. I do aim to surprise, after all. Be fine with me if you just wanted to write a special feature on. Don't listen to him. Ooh, sounds like fun. But you know, as much as I'd love to catch up with all you, now's not exactly the best time. After I'm done here, we could. Well, this is unusual little lineup. Ah. Sal. Oh, crap. It's been a while, Mr. Bannings and Ms. McDowell. And if it isn't Wazi Hemisphere, the Sergeant Major see you too. How to you? Quite the information network you have. Anything to keep tabs on my beloved SSS? Enough about my sources, though. How about yours, Miss Lynn? You have to be quite sharp to catch wind of this. But I suppose I shouldn't expect any less from the renowned crossbow clowns. Who, me? Nah. Just happen to be passing by. Yeah, that's it. You're up to something, aren't you, Sal? What business do you have at the old Ravash? Isn't it obvious? Leaving such valuable real estate unused would be a waste, don't you think? It'd be great. For ordinary business acquiring property once owned by the Mafia would be rather challenging. We of Hayway are quite experienced in these particular matters. Matter of fact, we are in a position to retake a good deal of the contractor would rather not take on the head of maintaining it. Excuse me, Mr. Lee. Do you mind if I quote you? Go right ahead, I have nothing to hide. Though I'd prefer if you didn't speculate on the finer details. Haha, of course. I'll keep that in mind. Now then, if you'll excuse me, feel free to drop by my office should you need anything, Mr. Banning. Come along now. Sir. What a terrifying man. I felt like his eyes were boring a hole straight through me. How do you mean? Sal Lee, the White Orchid Dragon. Anyway's youngest branch manager. The man's even sharper than the rumors say. Yes, it's business as usual with him. Hey, so you know Hayway was looking to purchase the old Ravash camp? Yep, I heard they plan to buy it and all its attached warehouses in one go. Yeah, we managed to seize this place. I'll end up wresting full control over Crossbow's underworld. That's not something to look forward to. Agreed. This isn't exactly what we were hoping to find, but it's a good thing we did. Yes, we should probably include us in our report to the first division. Hold on, so you guys aren't here to look into what Sal's up to? Me, it's working on some other G-City. Oh well. I almost forgot. Gracious with us, will it? Actually, it's somebody you've met before, Grace. Looking for a man who won against that miner at the casino. His name is Lecter. Oh, that guy? That's on a little while, at long while. What? You did? Yeah, he was in his usual vacation threads, stuffing his face without a care in the world. I was in a hurry to get here, though, so I didn't stop to talk with him. Wait, what am I doing standing around? I need to pump cow for more information. Later, let's go by to eat again sometime. Never changes. Well, at least we managed to get a little lead of our own out of it. Indeed, let's make our way to Long now. Roger. Yep. We can just go to East Street. There he is. Now I get it. The trick is to use the flower of the mountain. Correct. That's a completely different flavor and texture from the pepper itself. It's only cultivated in the East, but recently became available to import via the railway. And the maple tofu I make for myself never turns out this way. Secret is in the spice, huh? Live and learn. This is where you've been lecturing? That was easier than I expected. Grace was right. He really doesn't have a care in the world. I needed for him to confirm what he's abroad for, and his mission accomplished. Hey, yeah. By the time you got here, you really know how to keep a guy waiting. The guy's always telling me about him before, Master. And yeah, it's like he wouldn't believe, so make sure to work him hard. Got it. I'll just do just that. It'll not be easy having all four of you at once. Always happy to spread the love for Eastern cuisine. Now prepare yourselves. Do not fall behind. How do you tell him? Hey. Ran away. I should have known. I should chase after him. Where do you think you're going? The train has already begun. There's kitchen prep to be done. You have the wrong idea. See, we're here with a crossbow to feast. See, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, officers. But seeing as fate brought you here regardless, here, take this with you. Sherry, you really don't need to give us any. Not to worry. Great extras. Use it to devote yourselves to the art of Eastern cuisine. Thank you very much. Just be on our way now. After him, everyone. Right. Roger. It's no good, we lost him. Can't believe he set us up. It's like he knew we were coming. We shouldn't be surprised. He is the captain on the Imperial Intelligence Division, after all. True, though somehow I doubt that little knows of his is something they teach at boot camp. Shall we call it quits? No, we have to keep up the search. Let's go around. Someone in the area might point us in the right direction. Good idea. Let's go. So now, as you can see, gotten all but 2 of the recipes. One of them was a pickup that I just totally blanked over when I was playing this first time. And the other one is for, presenting all the recipes. Turbo fry! You Mayor Croy seems to be cooperating well with Speaker McDowell when it comes to official reforms. Having the mayor and speaker work as one would have been unthinkable in the past. They tell you times they are changing. Bump in here. By the way, Arias had to book a run a ferry at the moment he got back from Altair. Your Iron Prince up there is coming to the conference at the end of this month, so he's helping him prepare for it. Yes, there's no rest for the Divine Blighter. Oh. He's not the only one, honey. Pretty much everyone is busy, getting ready for that conference. Even the CGS been preoccupied with the reassignments and rehabilitation. Yes, he weren't exaggerating about how strapped Amanda is. Not in the least. The void Estelle and Joshua left behind was much larger than I expected it would be. Our workload is utterly insanity right now. Iris and the gang might be skilled, but there's a limit to everything. That is certainly true. Anyway, you've got to be swamped for a while, and I don't see it getting any easier. So, every little bit the SSS does help. Thanks for that. Yeah, likewise. It's something we can all manage. Some redhead guy showed up out of nowhere and threw his arms around my shoulders. Said, get all that angst out. While you're young, or you'll regret it later. Run off to Central Stir. What do you know? It does seem even more irresponsible than I am. Man, it was right here to give my boy the shoulder wob. Now I want to give him one too. Not for groceries, Sylvan. I imported from abroad. They're still fresh. How fast the trains are. Let's see what all we can. Central Station. Anybody want a balloon? They make a great touring partner when exploring the streets of Crossville. It's have a floating bundle of fun, and you'll party up your day, guaranteed. It's for everyone to enjoy. You don't even need to be a tourist. Be ready to speak up if you like one. So noble cold practically fly through Central State. Okay, good citizen. I immediately reported them to police for complaints. What if they ever caught the driver, though? A second time. Go! New super special sports section. The heck is wrong with that man? Just sits around the house naked. What time? Who? Young woman I'll have, you know. That's to be committed a crime or 3. Who doesn't want to move out and have a mom already? Oh, look, corrupt members of the Republican and Imperial factions were involved with the cult incident. We're gone. Even Ravash is out of gun. Yet the status quo remains the same. The Imperial faction still has an edge when it comes to Diet sales. I've heard about Mayor Croy's Inuit. Speed up legal reforms, but he still has a long, long road ahead of him. Some weirdo redhead rolled up and hit me just a few moments ago. He was cute and all, but when I told him he wasn't my type, he said, "Hey, no sweat, you're not my type either. I like LMFG. It's not just me, that redhead was like a total weirdo, right? Went to the department store just now. Like, who is he, you know?
On behalf of all times, allow me to thank you for visiting today. Our establishment features a broad array of retailers, carrying changes of all kinds. Please browse at your leisure and enjoy your shopping experience.
Wow, this general store really does have a dedicated music player. Opportunities like this are once in a lifetime. I gotta make the most of it.
Let's go around here.
Oh,
There he is.
man. The stuff the city gets up to is seriously beyond me. See, where are you going for a while? Workers Tower. Smyrna's first skyscraper, measuring approximately 250 yards tall and 40 stories high. It doesn't service the new city hall, but it also has its floors for businesses, an international conference room, and much more. It really is incredible. It looks absolutely massive even from all the way over here. Can't exactly know what it looks like while it's under wraps, although it is fully built by now, I assume. Yeah, apparently half of City Hall's staff is already relocated there. That said, the official unveiling won't be until the day before the trade conference. I guess he's trying to blow away all the dignitaries that'll be in attendance, huh? Sheesh, Peter Croy, sure is something. He's a hell of a lot more than I sized him up to be.
I mean, she's not quite Jenny Craig yet.
Hey, we didn't come to that. Didn't come to chat. As an officer of the SCPD Special Support Section, I have a request for you. Dr. Rumble, may we see your identification? You're being all policeman life. What have I said you can't? Very true, the Imperial and Republican diplomats have immunity and therefore cannot be arrested in custody. That only applies to those whose credentials have been verified. On the other hand, if your status cannot be confirmed, then, as far as the law is concerned, you are no different from an average tourist. Do you know what that means? Ah, so that's how it's going. No way around it here. You got me. Time to fess up. I'm here on behalf of... Huh? What's the matter? The building is everything. This morning I saw some shadowy figure pushing across the rooftops. What? Can't be. You don't suppose it was you, do you? An assassin runs the top of a building in broad daylight. What the? Damn it! Must have used this rope to escape. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, what an absolute man-bad. He doesn't have a curum of common sense in his whole life. Just below here is the back alley. Quick, let's head down the stairs. Can't believe this. How he got down. Makes you wonder if he's planned this rope here ahead of time. Never mind that, let's try to keep up the chase. Yeah, we're gonna have to ask her along the street if anyone's seen him. I'm Harris. Why don't you stop by my club and have some fun with me, handsome? Two of you. Talk the day away over a drink, maybe several even. You guys sped past me to the entertainment district, right? The thing is, I feel like this is the first time I've seen you around here. Maybe it's just my imagination. If you're looking for that redheaded guy, try the entertainment district. I feel like I've seen him before around here, but maybe it's just my imagination. It was just his imagination once again. ice cream. Get your ice cream. Got all kinds of flavors here for you to try. Go on and give it a whirl. You never know which one will be your favorite.
Yeah, Golden Sun, Silvermoon, it's the greatest show yet. I can't wait to see it. Doesn't open until right before the show starts, so maybe we should go somewhere else until this evening. Well, this is the fame in our conceal. Long last, we're finally here. We already have our tickets, but wait until the show is excruciating.
Friends of his, he just went inside. Why don't you come join him? Yeah, well, Stogie, you're crushing my hopes of getting real, jackpot. It's gonna take for me to line up some fingers and rig in the big man. Alright, Lecter. It's the end of the line. I'd appreciate it if you could stop running off and confirm your identity. My identity? The identity. Which one do you use? Just be honest for once in your life. I'll tell you what. Ask me anything you want, and I'll answer with a simple yes or no. Fine then, how you are. Are you Lecter Orlando, second secretary of the Imperial Government? Yes. Are you also captain of the Imperial Intelligence? Yes. Actually admitted. My turn. Is the purpose of your current visit officially related to your duties within the Imperial Government? Yes and no. Intend to stay for more than a month? Yeah. Answer is no. I'm leaving in a week. So that's that? Yes, I doubt we're going to get any more out of him. Sorry to have trouble you, Captain Arundel. Thank you for your cooperation. No problemo. Oh, by the way, how's the kid doing? You're in, right? You mean, yeah? Has been great for her, thankfully. It's more energy than we know what to do with. Suppose we owe you our gratitude for all your help that night. You did aid us in making our great escape. I don't know what you're talking about. Spent the whole time playing with my dearest new friend, Noir. Reminds me. You guys reeled in old man Hartman, yeah? He was more hostage than runaway, but hey, hats off for putting him safely behind bars. So you knew about that. It hasn't even been 3 days since those two were arrested. I'll confirm that was one of my reasons for coming here. The other one is... Oh, there you are. What you doing up here? Was she supposed to be bugging some... I made some RCL tickets? So what's the deal? And she'll screw some VIP seats for tonight's performance. Don't forget to thank me. For real? Thanks, I've been dying to go. Where's she? Looks so young. Oh. Can I help you? That's it. So familiar. Huh? Lloyd! What the? What was that for? Thanks for the taste. Yep, it's not too strong, but it's definitely there. Can't really smell it on those two, but... Ooh, you got a bit of it too. Huh? Ah! Ely! Where did she get it behind her? Aren't you nice and filled out? I got nothing on Ely. Gotta say, I'm jealous. Please stop. Why are you... She... Oh, what a wonderful view. Yeah, but I know. What do you think you're doing? Same as always, whatever she wants. If you give it up, you're gonna get arrested for sexual harassment, you know? This isn't sexual harassment. It's just my way of saying hello. It's absolutely sexual harassment. Ellie. Are you okay? Well, sorry you to go, Shirley. We're gonna live it up at Michelin until we drop tonight. See ya. Who was she? It all happened so fast. That was no ordinary girl. She was, what, is 15, 16? Let's grab the show she put on. It wasn't a show. What did I do to deserve this? Yeah, that was terrible. Makes you feel better. Maybe she's a girl, so that helps, I guess. Maybe. Don't you used to being broke by Mario Bell anyways? I'm not used to anything. For Lloyd and Leah, others returned to CBD headquarters to report to the First Division. In addition to the lector confirming his identity, they disclosed what details they had learned of Haley was fair. Good work. You gathered even more information than I had hoped. Didn't think he would admit to being here on Intelligence Division business so easily. He must be quite confident that he can afford a sort of work. At least now we have a better idea of how long his operations will keep him. Well done, Bennings. I underestimated you. I'll take that as compliment. To be fair, since someone had to offer up her body for the sake of the mission. I did no such thing. Speaking of, I am concerned about the girl who was accompanying. She said that she could have been one of Lecter's intelligence division agents. No, I don't think she was. She looked too young for the job, not to mention a bit too flippant. And she didn't strike me as an average civilian either. Definitely not. She was way too quick on her feet. Understood. The First Division will keep an eye out for her as well. I'll take my leave then. Once again, I appreciate your assistance. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to help in the future. Those were some tough expectations to live up to. I couldn't agree more. Nevertheless, that girl, who was she? Yeah, there's no way you can convince me she was just a run-of-the-mill tourist. A young, eccentric, happy-go-lucky girl becoming a captain of a major powers intelligence agency. That's another mystery for the books. Are you done with your support requests? Yes, we just gave our report. Case closed for now. See, great job out there. Sure, the revamped SSS will be getting even more requests than before. So keep up the good work. Thank you for the encouragement, Rivik. Definitely. I'm still a rookie, but I'll do everything I can to live up to those expectations. By the way, everyone, have you been making use of your new combat notebook? Lloyd should have received one while training with it. I mentioned it? Yeah, I did. Been making entries where I can. You want us to report to you when we fill out new pages the way we did before? Yes, that would be helpful. To be specific, we're receiving more and more reports of new and dangerous monsters in the state. The department would like as much data on these creatures as possible to devise effective countermeasures. So the SSS comes in. As before, you'll be compensated in stages for the data. Understood. You should have dropped by and report from time to time. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Oh, silly me, there's one thing I want to... It concerns the data terminals you discovered during the Colton. Managed to come across a possible avenue through which their contents can be analyzed. Really? And let us up to speed? In a cult incident, we came across these encrypted information terminals in the subforce. The data on them covers the DG cult, and is believed Joachim by Drugum Gunter himself. But it had to be sent to forensics because swaths of the text had been erased, leaving the sentences indecipherable. Does this mean they were only able to restore the redacted parts?
Unfortunately not. But forensics believes there's still hope. According to these fragments, the corrupted data are still present in the memory quartz. Fortunately, they say it will take considerable time before all can be implemented. Shoot. Anyway, I thought we were about to know most of the cryptic parts of the incident. I have to remain patient for me. Thank you for letting us know, Rebecca. Have a come see me anytime you want to check on the data that's been recovered. I'll be sure to notify you if there's any progress in the analysis too. Yes, please do. Looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your comeback now. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? Thank you very much. Here's your... Please accept it. Compensation for... Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay?
Thanks, we will.
Of course, we'll keep you updated.
That divine cloth allows us to get a special piece of armor. He did say that he would be calling this afternoon. Yeah, special support section. Lord Van speaking. Hey, Lloyd. Like I mentioned this morning, you'll be coming to the crossbow, please. You know where it is, right? Of course. Past the gate near the fork on the West Crossbow Highway. Yeah, I'll leave the gate open for you. By the way, I figure you already patrolled the city, right? Give me an honest opinion. How did it look? Oh. Well, to be honest, my guy tells me something's ruining the woodwork. Make sure you keep those senses sharp. I need them now more than ever. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you here. Understood, sir. Sounds like it really was the chief. What do you have to say? You look worried. She said, the chief seems to have picked up the change in the atmosphere. Should probably give him a report on Lecter and Huawei, too. Good idea. So, shall we head to the academy? Yeah, let's take the west exit out onto the highway. That means we can do the West Cross Highway crossbow. Alright, then what do you want to do? Can you either get the police out by foot or take the bus here instead? I'm fine with you. But I haven't been to the field, so I probably wouldn't mind getting some exercise. I forget we have those wondered monsters to deal with on the highway. If we walk, we can take care of it on our way to the academy. We may as well. You can't be serious. Have any idea what hiking that far will do to my heels? Come on, Wazzy, you're too young to be saying stuff like that. That's how many nights have you spent partying until the sun comes up. Fresh air will do you good. Never did understood what it is people love about fresh air. But so be it. If I get tired, my dear sweet Leo, you can just carry me in his loving arms. Not going to happen. By foot it is then. Let's be careful and keep an eye out for those winter monsters. Roger that. There's a hidden quest. What's that sound? What are they doing? They're going way over the speed limit. It's a flagrant traffic violation, that's for sure. Can't help but pay that poor Sar. She deserves better than that. That reminds me, there have been more and more reports of reckless drivers speeding through the city lately. They've been disrupting the peace all over the place from the side of it. You don't say. Remind me, how's the special sports section's business? It's a public interest. Obviously, we can't overlook that. I report this to Kate from the Metropolitan Division. You should know what to do in these kind of situations. I'm calling her Enigma.
Yes, this is Officer Kate of the Metropolitan Division speaking. Sorry to bother you, Kate. Oh, Lord, did you need something? Yes, actually, there's something I would like to report. Oh, so you've seen them too. Well, since you're in the neighborhood, there's something I'd like your help with.
Our help?
Can you come and rendezvous with me when you get the chance? I'll be waiting right by the hotel in the entertainment district.
Sure, we'll see you soon. Alright, talk to you then.
What did Officer Kate have to say?
She's requesting our help with something. Metropolitan Division needs our help? Let me guess. She wants us to stop the runaway car at any cost. We're forced to authorize. We're supposed to be making the streets less dangerous, Fuzzy. Anyway, let's make ourselves to the hotel in the entertainment district. Thanks for coming, SSS. Good to see you again, Kate. Want our help with the reckless driving case, right? I'm curious to hear more myself. Yes, allow me to explain. Recently, there have been reports about an out-of-control car coming in from all over the city. Drivers seem to enjoy the thrill of near misses with anything. Pedestrians included. Right, we experienced that in person just now. Heard about this being an issue. Also been a lot of complaints of them playing their car horn without reason. Seems like they're intent on being a nuisance. Wherever they are, they sure know how to get under any influence. Right. You can imagine this is a problem in Metropolitan Division once solved ASAP. Therefore, I'm requesting SSS aid in putting a stop to that runaway car. Are you up to the task? Of course. We'll do everything we can to lend you our assistance. I mean, how can we say no? I've had my back since our days at the police academy, kid. Thanks, Lloyd. This is a huge help. Let me begin by telling you about the perpetrators in question. We are dealing with one driver, rather a group of 3 young men from Colorado. There seem to be sightings of them all over the city recently. They start by the park in the Harbor District before hitting the roads all across the state. Seems they're recently behind the main. Recently, I headed the main's mountain pass to the driving leader's life. Driving recklessly on the highways too? Something happened, they could end up impacting bus service. Right, but that gives me an idea. Cut off our access to the highways. It'll provide you with an opportunity to catch them. And that's a good point. And if you use your patrol cars, you should have them surrounded, no problem. Unfortunately, I don't think that's an option. If you don't handle this carefully, they could break through our formation out of desperation. If it came to that, it would lead to a major traffic accident. That's the least thing we want. See what you mean? In that situation, the police would generally be the ones who are held responsible. Exactly. That's why I requested your help. Your experience in the SSS would help us lead to a creative yet unconventional solution. We need to think outside the box to devise a plan that'll bring that car to a halt without endangering the Yeah. And where are you coming from now? I see it there too. Central components we need to get there. First, an actual method of stopping it. Second, a location where it can't be executed without putting any other citizens in. I agree. If either of those are flawed, not only will we fail to capture them, but we may do more harm than good. If that's the case, let us start by pinning down our approach. I can think of a few ways to start. Ones that won't lead to a major accident, I hope. That's a real obstacle here, not just the car itself. Right. Our first priority is to minimize the chance of involving any civilians. Need a general plan that will achieve that. Does anything come to mind? Let's see. Or if we lured them into a dead end? We'd be able to speed their way out of that? There's no choice but to start. I see, yeah. It could work. It's about as safe as we can speed. Perhaps that lead us to our second challenge, the location. I can't think of anywhere in the city that would be suitable. We obviously can't use the new city hall site or the IBC building. You're right. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Guess it wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh, don't be unimaginable. If there aren't any dead ends, why don't we just make one ourselves? Let's set up barricades. Those sandbags they have at construction sites. Oh, that's a great idea. We use those so we can stop them whenever we want. You started thinking, Lassie. Yeah, that's too kind. So then, final question is where to set all this up. It's a metropolitan village of the car's usual route. Finally, of course. Yeah, I do for everyone's sake. Car's been making regular laps around the city. We're in the entertainment system. We go to the administrative district. We go to the harbor district, followed by East Street and Central Square. Hell, in that order. After that, it's rinse route. In that case, we should be able to lure them into a dead end at any of those 6 areas. We want is a place with low foot traffic, somewhere we can set the trap with minimal risk involving the public. Cars route passing through part of the town that would be. Let's see. The only places the matches are criteria is administrative district. Administrative district, huh? That's where the Civic Center, Library, and CPD headquarters are. True, but that district does have a smaller amount of foot traffic than most. Yeah, there's enough open space so that even a car accident doesn't occur. Damage should be kept at minimal. Doesn't hurt the... I think that's perfect fine. Yeah, this is definitely how to work. Okay, count on the SSS. You guys drew up that plan like it was nothing. Haha, glad we could help. Yeah, in order to lure them in, we're going to need several patrol cars. So leave that part to me. I'll contact everyone individually. And we'll get the operation. I'll leave the construction of the barricade itself to you guys. No problem. We'll do right on. Yeah. And so the plot thickens. As we're doing this, we may as well make sure we do it right. Definitely. Wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want them to get away with abusing that poor car. And speeding around these streets, big streets is the best. We got the hang of driving that thing, you know that, Reggie? Ah, you're damn right I have. But hey, it won't be half as easy if we don't get such a high spec Corona. Ha! What do you guys expect? It's a Vern Company's latest model, after all. By the way, did you almost run over some old fart in the highway, Reggie? Oh, come on, I swerved out of the way, didn't I? But you did see the look on his face when you thought we were going to hit him. Hilarious! Classic. Freaking awesome! Ah. Dumb old bastard looked like he was just about to piss his diapers. Don't kill me, Edu. Save me. Ah. What a walking skeleton. Cut it out, Sykes. I'm gonna end up pissing myself. Well, we're out of here in a while. May as well enjoy ourselves, right? As we'll see his arm laying around now. Oh, crap. Looks like the cops are here. Punch it, Reggie! Don't worry. I'll leave these guys in the dirt where they belong. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Huh? What's this, an ambush? Oh, I should know better. You shake him, Reggie? Obviously, I don't stand a chance. Reggie's body is ready. Shush. Notes you got pigs. Shake him off, Reggie. No problemo. Or a balloon guy. Almost got swiped. The hell? This wasn't here the last time we came back. It's all a trap. Check and mate. Only one thing left to do. We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. I guess the jig is up. Okay, we surrender. Look at that. Competent coppers actually got something done for once. Excuse me, would you like to be charged with disorderly conduct? Do you even realize how much trouble you've caused? How much new lives you've put in danger? Yeah, don't get your skirt in a twist. You blow on your top and you'll wind up getting crow's feet. Oh, lady. Oh. Okay, that does it. 3 servings of disorderly conduct. Coming right up. Calm down, Officer Kate. Well, we're waiting. Hurry up and take us in already. That'll make a difference. You can't touch us in any way that matters. What? Excuse me? Take him to headquarters for now, okay? What? We wouldn't want to leave the street blocked for much longer. Right. Okay, as I said, so you help me drag these punks over to headquarters. Franz, you're tasked with getting their car out of the way. Yes, ma'am. Now, I'll be taking an official. All you have to do is answer my questions. To start with, what are your names? Hugh. Yeah. Seymour Butts. It is we have to tell you. I hear you stop screwing around already. Now, friends, don't get into it. Yeah, or you'll get in trouble. Loser. Typical commoner. Alpha just fine? Unfortunately so. Our state laws do provide for baseline traffic. Since they're Calvadians, we can't just throw the book at them. Give them a fine and a stern warning today. They'll probably be released immediately after. I figured as much. Oh, you knew it would end like this? Something similar happened once before during the anniversary festival. In a case involving a counterfeit dealer. The sentence consisted of no more than a reprimand and a 1-month expulsion from the seat. Now, I remember that. Ever since Uncle Dieter became the new mayor, there have been more and more motions to revise state legislation. The fact remains that there are still many holes in the legal field that we're helpless to do anything about. The inability of cross-bellion law to take a firm stance on punishing foreigners is one of its fatal flaws for me. Well, that's just great. This is all just a waste of time, sweat, and tears. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, this has happened many times before, but that doesn't mean it was all in vain. Much the opposite, I would say this case is well worth the effort. At the very least, the streets are safe now, if only for today. I see it, this is just one of the many barriers that'll stand in our way. That's exactly why I think it's important that we never stop climbing. You're right. This is the kind of thing we can overcome as long as we don't give up. I guess it'll be up to me to keep us cool as we make our sins. Because the two of you are way too hot-blooded about this. I said, mostly we're just about to put in a nice button on this. Maybe we did get a bit worked up. I can handle things from here, Kane. Yes, of course. You're a lot of help today, SSS. If something like this comes up again, you'll be the ones I turn to. We're looking forward to it. The fast and the injurious. Okay. You may be asking what happened to the SSS leftover tower and trails from Zero. What, do you think you can put Kia through college on a CBD salary? As you can say. Ah, there we go. Monstars. You know, maybe the real treasure was the treasure inside of me all along. Seriously, give it back.
shiny palm. Back. Okay. Oh. Hello there. You going down the highway on foot as well? It's coming. Huh? Train from the Empire. Take a good look. That's one of the Transcontinental Railroads. Services from Ereboni. Not to be rude, but is there anything strange about that? No, nothing strange at all. That being said, you there, boy. Train, how many passengers were on it? What? Took a good look inside as it went by. Am I wrong? How many? Answer. Well, I'm not exactly fine. Bad. You're spot on. It was only luck, but it seems that you got a decent pair of eyes. Maybe so. I didn't think I'd get that right. Keep on honing those eyes. Do more. It ain't look aimlessly. Step back and see the bigger picture before you. Above all, never let a single moment pass you by. Take stock of each and every last detail. What? That's the key. That's the key to survival on the battlefield. You do well to remember that. Who was that? I don't know, but with that physique and presence, he definitely wasn't your everyday civilian. Actually, I'd say that's putting it lightly. What do you mean? What? Are those? How cool. These be the wanted monsters from their quest? It must be. Match the description purpose. It looks far more than what was initially reported. 3, 4, 5, all slashed to death. Take it this was his handiwork? Yes, I'm sure of it. A regular blade did this. Looks like the work of some kind of giant action. How can you stay so calm after seeing all this? I'm sorry, this is a little too much even for me. Alright, we should get away from here. That man, he's already gone. It looks like he was headed for the city. Even if we left now, I'd be catch up. Not sure we want to either. Oh, cool. Good to see what a team rush looks like. Ah. There's another treasure.
Use code Wishy with Mishi. Get 500 mirror at your next crossbow lead store.
Let's make sure we got everything. Alrighty.
Get a wishy with Mishi.
Get another acerbic tomato.
Genevieve's father was ruthless. Businessman who would do anything to make a profit, even when his only daughter is the son of a barbarian Viscount. To him, quite regrettably, Cyril's humble opinion.
The way to Bellegarde Gate. We'd be making our way to the police academy. No time for detours. Ow. I wanted to grab that.
And I would walk 500 cells, and I would walk 500 more, just to be that chest to walk 1,000 cells to fall down at your door. La da da.
It's open for us, just like the chief said it would be. Ah, we're finally here. Police academy is further up, correct? Yeah, just ahead is the forest road that leads to it. Keep going straight, we'll be at the police academy in no time.
That's good to hear.
Well, it doesn't look like they sent in a welcoming party. Shall we show ourselves in? I can't shake the feeling that I got from the man like that. Me either. Everything about him was overwhelming. Can't renege on our meeting with the chief to search for him. Perhaps we should break into two parts. Our team continues to the academy and the other returns to the city to investigate. I suppose that could work. No, it's too soon to split the team up in half. Their current lineup. I'll call the first division and notify them about it, just in case.
I see. That may be a good idea.
Crossbow Police Department first. Investigate.
Crossbow Police Department first investigate.
Oh, that's me again.
Detective Banks? What is it? Did you find a break in the case for murder?
I'm calling about something else.
I see. A large, built man in his 40s, red hair, black eye patch. Wasn't traveling by train, car, or ship. Just walked on foot from the highway. Understood. We'll keep an lookout on her. Should proceed to your appointment with Chief Surrey.
We'll do that. I was like, that sort of happened easily. Yeah, this way we won't have to worry so much. Okay, ready to pass through the gate?
Yes, let's go.
Right.
Roger that.
This is another good theme.
So this is the Nox Forest. I've heard the stories, but it's even more vast than I had imagined. Oh, brother, do we really have to go through this place on foot? Can't think of a more gauche way of traveling.
This is how the SSS rolls. We can't back out now.
And besides, For all the complaining you've done, you don't look tired at all, Wazzy. You're right, I thought a city boy like you would be keeled over by now. You're giving me too much trouble. Truth, my feet are killing. I think I might need some fearless leader to give me a piggyback ride. Still not happening. Shall we proceed? Okay, there's 1, 2 chests. Let's make sure. Oh. What could that be? Seems to be a rope stretching down below the cliffside. That's part of the Academy's survival training. Survival training? Of course, it gets a lot more dense further down. There's wildlife and thicket for hundreds of hours around. As we go down there, have to live off the land for several days with limited equipment and provisions. I don't really think that's for me. That passes well, thank you very much. Although I consider if they threw in some fine wine, chic, or hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres! How did dehydrated cheese-flavored rations sound? I had to go through it myself in order to earn my detective license. Honestly, survival training was one of the hardest things that I've ever done. Reminds me, what do you think Randy is training? Do you think Randy's training here right now? Alright, yeah, I guess that's possible. Yeah, he could be a different training ground altogether. He's some sort of training. He's in some sort of training program with the Godsmen from Belgard, right? Ones who were controlled during the Cultins. Yes, it was by request of the new CGF commander. Hope he finishes up and comes back to us soon. Yeah, me too. Got all the chests here. Good. Oh, these guys. These guys are really annoying. Guess I'll take one of them out at least. Yeah, it doesn't look like I would be able to. Alright. Alright.
Well. This is why this place is rather tough. Art. Oh. Trying to get it perfect. So I can get 3 of them. Well, first, well. I'll tell you this, my good lady. Rather, yeah. I have to throw some. Okay. Well, that really wasn't worth it, but it's fine. As you can see, those are my least favorite enemies. Oh. Hello, Brace again? Yes, the chest grabber is right here in front of me. Please send someone skilled. Quick. Just checking this. I believe that might have been the level 100 chest. But anyway. Forward! In this game, there are a few level chests that have powerful monsters behind them. Is there anything better than treasure? Arguably a really good book. I'd recommend the Sunshine Onions series, personally. All those lector sheep. They appear to be just like really laid back. The most chill. I'm going to make an old 90s reference in this. Here we are. Finally. You can see why they built all this in the forest. It's so quiet and peaceful here. I wonder where the chief is. Now we should check in at the academy's reception. Is it inside? Yes, let's. About time they showed up. Lloyd. Sergeant Major Seeker. It's been a while. Sorry about the wait. Got held up a little bit. Yeah, I got a call not too long ago. It's like you helped catch a runaway car. Guess I can overlook your tardiness this time. Good work. Thanks. Anyway, it's nice to see you again, Juan. Yes, you seem to be doing well. I haven't seen you since your last Guardian Force training exercise, Noel. As for you, Lloyd, it's been about 10 months since your graduation. Take my eyes off you for a moment, and next thing you know, you're a top-notch detective. I don't know about that. I still got a ways to go. And this is? The one in charge of the police academy, I assume? Yeah, this is Juan. He's the manager of the school and nearby facilities. Oh, wow. I hardly ever get to do any managing at all. At any rate, Sergey, The floor is all yours. You're free to use the meeting room. Thanks.
Well, no point in staying around wasting time. Come on, let's get this ball rolling.
Excuse me, Chief Sergeant. What exactly that we came here for?
Still haven't figured it out? Here I thought I left plenty of clues. Guess you guys play still rookies.
Hey, wait a minute. Any clues as to why you call us here? Could have been for... I don't know, so we can take a basic traffic law course, isn't it? Oh. Right on the mirror. Wait, does that mean what I think it means? Yeah, the SSS is getting granted its own orbital car. So follow me. Let's get to drilling the rules of the road into your heads. That's it. When it comes to handling an orbital car, these are the most essential traffic laws you'll need to remember. Well, did you get all that? I think so. Can't believe I trudged all the way here just to listen to a lecture. Still, the rules seem easy enough to remember. Just like, though, as we saw in that reckless driving case, penalties imposed on foreigners aren't exactly severe. Can't imagine the current system is going to hold up as orbital cars become more commonplace.
We'll cross that road when we get there.
Hasn't even been 10 years since personal orbital cars hit the market. In time, they're going to become more and more regulated for public safety. Soon we go for foreign offenders, too. It is pretty easy to get a driver's license. All you have to do is apply for one. Haven't there been talks of adding some sort of testing to the process?
Yeah, someday. There'll probably be all kinds of formal training and practical exams, too.
But for today, I want to make sure you kids are familiar with fundamentals. As for the actual driving, I'm leaving you in charge of that, Noel. Yes, roger that. Alright, Noel already has her driver's. She has plenty of experience from operating the CGF's armored cars as well. Oh, is that so? After I joined the CGF, Commander Beals made me learn. I've loved it ever since. Okay then, time to hand over the keys. Park just outside, follow me. And talk about a surprise. Yes, the chief can be rather sly when he wants to be. But a normal car, huh? Can't say I know much about them, but what make do you think it is? Vern? Or maybe a Rhineford? Well, when it comes to commercial orbital cars, those are the only two major manufacturers on the market. I wouldn't mind driving a Rhineford, but the Vern company is more established. Plus, they have a very diverse catalog. Compact cars to sedans, even make them Republic signature buses. Rhineford company is more known for luxury cars and utility vehicles. Exactly. If I had to say, their models are more sturdy and high class. And their designs seem to be inspired by Rhineford's history with orbital trains and tanks. It hadn't really hit me before, but I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Alright, let's go have a look. We're about to get a new car! I don't have any reason to go up to the other floor, so let's not wander around. Are you all done with your little training lesson? Now you just need to hone your practical series. Is that right? Yeah, more or less. You really threw me for a loop with that crash course. Who knew you could be so educated? Funny you should say that. Sir K actually used to be the Academy's driver's instructor once upon a time. No doubt kids just learn from the best. Oh, that's right. I do recall him mentioning that once before. Sergey knows how to play things close to the vest when he wants to. Isn't the only one I've been trying to find out just what kind of relationship he and Commander Beals have. Chief always been like that. I can't blame him for keeping his professional and private life separate. Say, Lloyd, I know this is a little out of the blue, but you wouldn't happen to have any peculiar dishes on you, would you? Peculiar dishes? What's what? The Academy is in need of samples for our forensics training program. Any truly out there dishes with ingredients no one can even begin to suspect would go a long way. Oh, yeah, it's something to test their ability to identify substance. Still, could you elaborate a little type of peculiar you're looking for? Seems nice. I'm not sure we'd be of much use. Or hardly culinary officials. I wouldn't mind worry you're prejudice about. In this case, it's better that we aren't perfect as chefs. Our kitchen misfires should provide them with plenty of interesting specimens and ice. That's true. I was trying my best, but accidents do happen, you know. As a matter of fact, that sounds like exactly the sort of thing we need. You're perfect for the job. That settles it. Then I'm counting on you. No rush. Just drop by and deliver any new peculiar dishes you have whenever you're in the area. Got it. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, one more thing. One more thing? There's a book over there, and I think you might be interested in. Try getting it open anytime you're looking to relax and wash off some tea. Wow, thanks one. I'll give it a shot. Quattro. Seriously, popcorn. Thanks a bunch. Feel free to give me any more peculiar dishes here. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is the orbital car we've been assigned? It doesn't look half bad. Wait a second. This framework, this design, it's not a Vern or a Reinford. Right here. This here, model XD78, straight from Zeiss Central Factory in Limburg. It is? DCF developed an orbital car? Why is that so surprising? Limburg's terrain is rugged and mountainous. Orbital cars aren't common there at all. Instead, ZCF is a confident leading manufacturer of orbital airships. Zeiss Central Factory actually made an orbital car. She's beautiful. What are the specs? What are her top speed? Down, girl, down. Apparently, uses a scaled-down model of engine they're actually putting in their airships. As for speed, it tops out at 1,500 sails per hour. Amazing! Wouldn't that make it faster than a train? How'd the SSS begin in such a high-performance vehicle? Seems so new that I doubt it's even officially on the market yet. Well, truth is, the department hasn't usually hand something like this over to you. But the new mayor is insistent. Matter of fact, he's the one who arranged for it. Mayor Croy? Well, it does make sense that Uncle Dieter would have a connections to CCF. Ah yes, if anyone could pull it off, it's the CEO of the IBC. I find it hard to believe that he'd go out of his way for us like this and not expect anything in return. Guess that means you'll just have to repay him with some old-fashioned effort. If you think it's too much responsibility, you can always refuse it. In which case, we assign you to one of the generic Vern models issued to the police. No need. We'll accept it and regret it. Is it ready to go? Sure, maintenance is done and it's already been taken on a trial run. Here's the key. This feels like a really big moment for us. Right, we've been wanting a car like the First Division has for so long. Oh, what are you waiting for? Are we going to take it for a spin? Yeah, I guess a sensible thing would be to drive back to Crossbow City. Oh, would you do the honors? Yes, I'd love to. Suppose I'd hitch right back with you then. Okay. Now we've gotten our new car.
Edwin Arnold had never been able to get the better of that girl, not even once. He was confident in his physical strength and thought him fairly sharp to boot, yet despite that, he was caught in a losing streak that led him at a loss for words. Not much has changed since that day 2 years ago. The ticking of the grandfather clock served as a reminder at that time continued to pass inside the cafe. The 19-year-old Edwin, however, had no mind as he molded himself in his usual spot by the counter.
As perfect as the oracle can get, right?
And fully incorporated the details from his interviews and proofread the writing 3 times already. He continued grumbling as he quickly made his final edit. If his piece could withstand the scrutiny of the afternoon's editorial meeting, he would finally get to be fun. Edwin wasn't about to let a chance like that pass him by. He needed to make sure he wasn't a single period out of place. The boy raised his head, looked across the counter. What do you think, Agnes? If I know, who even cares?
Agnes passed by with a yawn. Her curly, cream blonde hair, locks, she hadn't changed in 2 years, bounced, swayed with her every motion, as if dancing in an Augustus. Why do you have to come by barging here this early in the morning? Not even opened yet, she quipped. She quibbled to herself as she dried the glass in her hand and placed it back into the cover. Come on, just look at it. Please check it over. You know how rare it is for a rookie reporter like me to even get a shot at having their own column, don't you? Edwin placed the sentences together and bowed. Agnes stared at him in silence. She had long gotten used to how much she depended on her for help, even though she was 2 years his junior. Jeez. Is he annoying? He thought to himself. Nevertheless, she relented, scanned the page as she dried another glass. Press the vergate. You racked up 3 spelling mistakes. And isn't the date wrong? Ah, of course. Edwin thought. He raised his red pen once more and began to watch. It's not like fixing those will help you much now. Got something to say? Just say it. I'm putting a mile into this. Chill out. It's just a cookie column. So what? An article is an article. Guess everyone starts somewhere. Still, I'm not sure you've got what it takes to be a reporter, Ed. Grumbled to herself while he tore the lids. You're a slow rider, you have zero attention to detail, and you're a numbskull to boot. Sure, you passed the papers preliminary exam thanks to my help. Isn't it a stretch to think you could become a real reporter? Agnes had long wondered why a terrible student like Ed would want to be a journalist. Even so, she immediately regretted speaking up as Edwin collected his draft, stood and donned a wide smile. Whatever, being a righteous reporter is cool. He told Agnes to expect good news and batted out of the cafe. Even the room was silent, save for the chime of that bell above the... How very... Edwin. Agnes shrugged. On the counter beside her, a drowsy black cat let out a yawn. And with that, we shall save. And I shall bid you guys adieu.